So, um,
Today we have a special guest,
yeah,
one of Ahmed's closest friend here, who's from Poland slash America
yeah,
and half Bangalorean as well. Okay,
Yeah, almost.
yes,
Yeah,
almost,
almost.
yeah.
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 So
So, we are very glad to have him on the show.
Thank you for inviting me, guys.
Yes, so Jake, introduce yourself.
Um, what I could say about myself.
A
I'm
lot of
Jacob,
things.
and currently I am living in Poland. For some time I used to live in US. I graduated over here, and currently I am working for British company. And yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
okay, okay.
Short is good. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You
well, I
sure?
didn't know you were working for a British company.
So now you know
Yeah.
something new about me.
Okay.
No, I thought like you prefer working for like Polish company, you know.
No, why?
No, just generally, because some of the people I met are so nationalistic and look so patriotic. So I thought you guys might.
Yes, but I think that's older generation.
Ah,
I
okay.
would refer to older generation. The young people are very open-minded in Poland. I mean, most of them, I would say. Not
Yeah.
everyone, of course, but most of them, I think, yes.
Yeah, we know a few exceptions, of course.
Yes, we know few exceptions. I also know. Um, but well, let's don't mention that. People
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. So, welcome, listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the show. And let's get into the business. We can start with your experience in India. You've been in India last year?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think, yeah.
last September.
How long
Yeah.
were you been there for?
It was overall like approximately 2 weeks, a bit
Oh.
more because the trip got extended for 2 extra days, so it was like 16 days overall.
Mm. Was in Bangalore, right?
Yeah, it was in Bangalore. I had a chance for that trip because of my work, so it was the business trip. But I was very excited actually about this trip because I always wanted to discover India.
Mm.
I was in India before once, not in Bangalore, but I didn't have time.
Oh, where?
In
In
Delhi.
Delhi, he
Oh,
went for
really?
a wedding,
For
right?
wedding.
Yeah.
We spoke about it like previous night or maybe 2 nights before.
Mm.
Yeah, so this time even I needed work during the weekends we had off. So I was very curious about India and how is the life over there because it's much different than in Poland, obviously. I would say that India is much more colorful and happy place actually.
You mean according to people's skin color?
Absolutely not. I was referring.
Yeah, not cancelled. Jake, not cancelled today. Not today.
I was referring to like the clothing, etc. Like it's much more colorful,
Mm.
and also I was excited to go shopping over there, of course, because you guys have a lot of like cashmere, like silk, handmade scarves, and in Poland it's difficult to get it and it's very expensive
Mm.
in
Yeah.
Poland. So comparing for a scarf in Poland, I would need to pay 1,500 zloty, and in India it would be 200-300 zloty. So the difference is big.
Big. Okay.
Yeah.
So you must felt like you're a millionaire when you
Yes.
reached India.
When I had rupee in my underwear, actually, if I need to be
Say.
precise, I felt very rich, like
Yeah.
millionaire. And it was very nice experience. Like the people were very friendly there, in my opinion.
Including the drivers you told me about?
Yeah, the drivers also they wanted know me, know us actually. They wanted to know us a lot. I think the people were just curious because yeah, like there was not so many like lighter people. So I
Lighter people?
like
What?
light. With
Yeah,
lights,
yeah, that's
like-
true.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. You're not gonna get cancelled.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I hope
it's not
so,
like-
guys.
it's a
Don't
very
cancel
safe
me.
zone.
Please don't cut me out. Yeah, so people were very friendly, helpful whenever we asked for some help. They were willing to help us, to show us the way. Like they were very also caring because the people from office, there was one guy from the office. He always went with us during the weekend. Even he didn't need to go with us for trips. Like he kind of took care of us. So
Yeah.
it was very nice that he was willing to invest his free time to show us a bit of India, Bangalore around, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to see that much because he had a car. And like we would be afraid to drive a car there.
Mhm, of course, we are
because,
afraid.
It's very different comparing
Yeah.
to Poland, US. Sometimes I was really afraid to be a passenger in the cab. Yeah, because all of them, I mean, they drive without any rules, and all the time they are using horn and
Oh yeah.
trying
Yeah.
skip some shortages. Sometimes I get impression we will just fly away from the window. But luckily it didn't happen. I am still alive over here, guys. That's why I can
Yes.
be in the
Part of the
part
show.
of the interview, show, podcast,
Whatever it
Whatever
is,
it
right?
is.
Yeah.
whatever it is, because I have I need to admit problem to remember that it's actually podcast with that word. I don't know why, but I cannot remember it. So always I'm using rehearsal, interview, show. Yeah.
Yeah, about
Okay.
this horn incident, like most of the people know about only like we use this horn system.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a well-known fact, but it's actually really surprising because after a while when I visited India, it just literally irritates me.
Yeah, it's very
I
annoying.
maximum of my effort I try not to horn like in any way possible. But for me it felt like very disrespectful.
Yeah, but you guys see in Poland we barely use
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like I
I
remember
never heard like someone horning
Yeah.
from
when I went
Ireland.
back last time, I told my mom like I can literally count on my one hand
Yeah.
in last 2 years how many times I've been honked
Yeah.
or I heard
That's
someone
true.
honking. I think
And-
if someone honks, it's like cursing at you.
Yeah, it's
In
like
that
saying,
situation.
like swear words.
And like it was kind of, I mean, I felt insecure that everybody are, because if you are doing in Poland or around like in US, it's like it's a danger kind of someone.
Yeah.
There is a
Danger also like you're doing some sort of mistake,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you're like
That's true.
self-cautious all the time.
So I was quite afraid, like I was shaking. Someone suddenly used the horn. I was like
Yeah.
kind of,
Like this
reacting.
Gulf babies, the little baby used to have this problem, because they don't hear this horn sound as well. So whenever someone beeps the horn,
Yeah.
they're like doing that as well. So it's like, a new thing for you because you don't often hear this sound.
Yeah, and what was very interesting for me over there, once we went to a trip out of Bangalore and we needed to pass almost whole Bangalore.
Mhm.
I told
Nandi
you about,
Hills.
Yes,
Nandi
I,
Hills,
I
yeah.
didn't remember the name. And on the way there was a cows on the road. Like, we
Yeah,
couldn't
cows.
pass.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
It was a
remember.
cows,
Like one
yeah.
of the first photos you sent me of Bangalore is his hotel, and outside there is a cow and a tractor.
Yeah.
And that tractor was very like decorated with some
Yes.
flowers. And I thought, what kind of festival is that? Yeah, it was so surprising. But yeah, this what was surprising when we were going to that hills.
Mhm.
There was a cow on the roads, and it was like in the middle of the road. So like, I asked the guy, the Saifu, who was
The driver,
driving
yeah.
us, what we will do now? Like in Poland, usually we would kind of move that cow
Cow, yeah.
aside, but there we needed to wait when cow will go away. So So yeah, that was very interesting.
But if it's a human, it's okay. You can like
You can-
honk and even
Yeah, but cow you cannot.
yeah.
Yeah, no comments.
No comments. Yeah.
I mean, it's very interesting. Like,
Yeah.
it's not no comments. It's kind of part of your culture, and it's like weird for us, of course.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still interesting.
Even for us, it's a bit
It's-
weird.
it's a
like,
bit
because
weird.
culture diverse.
Yeah, when compared to Kerala, because when I traveled to like northern part of India, like I think it was Agra, it was like very weird, and also
So
The-
Agra is close to Delhi.
Delhi,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Uttar Pradesh. I think so. Yeah, Uttar Pradesh.
I don't think so.
I think so. No, I know I'm not that bad at geography, but still,
Okay.
I can make mistakes. So the fact that not only the fact that there was like cows or buffalo on the road, it was like humongous as well. It looks like a mini elephant.
Oh, yeah, it's
So I was
true.
like, wow. Since we all like to, since we are Kerala people, we like beef and everything. So we see like a big buffalo. I'm thinking about, wow, it will make like a really good amount of beef.
But if he says that, talks about that thought there, he might get
Yeah.
assaulted.
I had a incident there. Like we had an agreement, like us friends agreed, like we shouldn't mention the word beef or anything related to that when we like travel towards north. So yeah, all this time we were like really good. If we really want to mention that word, we will say it in our like Malayalam language, in a way, so that we can understand. Since we
But
have to.
Nobody cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we have to mention about food all the time, right?
Mhm.
So when we reached Agra, out of all places, we of course like we went to a restaurant to eat like our breakfast, I guess, breakfast or lunch, I don't remember. So like we were like 7 friends. So at the time when waiter came to take the menu, obviously we asked like what's good here, like what's to eat. So he like named like bunch of food items, like dishes. So I was like, yeah, but I heard like I don't want to blame my friend, so I kind of heard the similar word he said. Like he said like some kind of beef biryani. He was talking about biryani. He was like egg biryani, chicken biryani, some other biryani. So I feel like I heard beef biryani. So I was like, I got like a spark, like wow. So I didn't. I thought like it was just me. So I just keep it quiet and I was looking through the menu. So another friend heard the same like beef biryani and he asked him, like, "Oh, do we have beef biryani here in like this part of India?" And he said something in Hindi. Since I don't speak Hindi, we all got like shocked. The fact that he said that out of nowhere, right? So he said something and he left, right? And he just said like random shit and he just left. And another friend who speaks Hindi, he was like going off again, like on him, like what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, are you stupid or dumb? Like, you know what he said? He said that like if you mention beef one more time, there won't be heads.
Oh my god.
Holy shit! Like, I got like I got scared. Like after that, I didn't even want to spend any single minute there. For me, I got like super scared there. Everyone got super scared. And the funniest part was that the waiter ordered like everything he wanted for us. We didn't order anything. He just bring out like whatever he
Did
want.
for you.
Yeah. So we were expecting some kind of like a bill, because we were during that time we weren't like having money that much. We were just having like a budget trip. But the fact that I think we spent like a really expensive bill over there, because he just bring out everything he wanted.
The
And-
old food leftovers from the day
Maybe,
before.
yeah.
Yes,
Keep
eat.
them, please.
Yeah, spit in the tea.
Oh my god, for sure not, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
not that
I think
much.
after that, like I really didn't enjoy any much time over there. I was hoping so that I can come back to my place. And after we reached like Kerala border, we were like screaming like beef, beef.
Uh,
But it's funny, same time it's interesting, and also it's their belief, so we have to respect that
Yeah.
too. Not to like go there and scream, and we have to always
Yeah.
pay.
Yeah, that we didn't make
the-
any sense. Like he genuinely thought like he asked, because we didn't ask, oh, if you have beef biryani here. We were
Yeah,
being very
yeah.
respectful there, but it just came out of randomly, because as I said, I also heard a similar word he said.
okay.
Yeah.
Like about food, I knew that you guys like spicy food, but I didn't know it's that much because that food which you prepare over here in Poland
Yeah.
for me, for your friend, it's kind of adjusted to our
Mm.
taste
Yeah, yeah.
that it cannot be too spicy. There, the first night we ordered, I think it was kind of biryani, like it was rice with something, and we added like the note, please less spicy.
Yes.
When they delivered it, it was so spicy that there was two girls with me from my company. They didn't eat at all, or they ate just
Yeah.
2 spoons. They needed to throw it
Oh.
away. I ate like half of it, but I was like burning, like literally. Like in Poland, we don't have that spicy stuff,
Yeah, I know.
and it's not so popular over here. So, and also I remember here I will do some commercial
Okay.
for what was the name, truffles, that
Yeah.
restaurant.
So you can start now. Like, ready? 1, 2, 3. Look at the camera and advertisement for truffles from a Polish tourist in Bangalore.
Yeah, so truffle, the best restaurant which we went over there. I really recommend it. It's like American cuisine actually. I know it's not Indian, but also we were a bit afraid to eat too much Indian food because maybe our
Digestive
stomach
system,
is not
yeah.
adjusted. So that truffles, it's very good. Comparing, like for us, it was very also good price.
Yeah. Like whenever we go to Bangalore, we always used to go to truffles with friends.
It's one of the best restaurants I ever been.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I would say
It's totally
really.
like disclaimer. It's unpaid advertisement. If truffles you ever come across this video, please
Yeah.
contact us.
Please pay me, guys, for commercial. Because also we went to one other restaurant. It was on the top of that, not One World Trade Center. You have that building that.
The
Restaurant.
it's like a bar with.
Yeah, but what's that tower name? It was.
I don't remember.
In New York, there is that tower. Not Empire State Building. What was the name?
I don't remember.
World Trade Center.
World Trade Center.
I cannot
Maybe
remember.
Karnataka Trade Center.
Yeah, but
Bangalore.
you know to which
Like, I
restaurant
know
I'm
which are you
referring.
mentioning,
Like,
yeah.
I think it's the grade was very good. Like the view was great.
Yes, I
Because
remember.
the
I was
during-
surprised. I never been there.
Oh, okay.
we were there during the night. Also, I think there was some weddings around going on, so we could see fireworks. It looked very well. But even the bill was like, I think, 10,000 rupee. The food weren't that good. In truffles, we could eat like for 2,000-3,000 rupee, like for 3 people,
Okay.
and it
super
was
good.
super good.
Have you tried cakes from there, desserts?
Yes, we tried. We took it because actually we ordered it in advance, but then we were so full that we asked them to pack it away, and we
okay.
took it to the hotel.
It's very good too.
Yeah, they are very good, and always this place is so busy. Like all the time there is a queue.
Yeah,
over
yes,
there.
yes. They have multiple outlets all over Bangalore. I'm not sure if they have anywhere else. Yeah.
There should be things.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm
that I know
not
of.
familiar with the place or the like sweet stuff. So.
Yeah, but it was interesting because, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't expect actually that from American cuisine we will find such a great restaurant over there. I thought like it will be kind of local kind of restaurants, but that was.
Yeah, but it's not only American cuisine. I think if I remember right, they have
I think
pasta,
Italian
spaghetti.
as
Yeah, it's like
well. So
multi-cuisine.
Whatever, if it's in like India, there will be like a fusion. Like they will fuse it with like some sort of.
Yeah, but there was not, I think, food from India.
No food
so
from
it
India.
was like all food outside from
yeah,
India.
yeah.
Yeah, and local food actually we didn't try that much because it was just too spicy. Mostly
Yeah,
for
and
Yeah.
us.
I think like in Bangalore there is like lots of street food. You know, like they just cook from the street itself, and
Yeah, but also like we were kind of aware to be careful with that street food.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean for you guys it will be
Yeah.
like a I don't know
That
if it's a
we
good
can,
experience.
might get some problem.
Yeah.
That project to pass, we couldn't see for
It's
1
true.
week, right? So we were careful. Even on my way, when I was going to India, someone advised me to buy vodka. Like because in Poland, like we are drinking
Yeah, I have
alcohol
heard
normally.
about that.
Yeah, and then they recommended to after you eat over there to drink like shot of I'm sorry,
Yeah, shot of
shot of
vodka
Yeah,
vodka.
short of work.
That it
to
will kind
cleanse
of
your.
cleanse you.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I have heard about that.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't know about
actually
that.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's
act.
alcohol after all,
Mm.
like, you
Yeah,
know.
it's act of alcohol. It will disinfectate you, and but
No
after all,
knowledge
I
about
didn't
alcohol.
have
But
any problems.
but I don't know if it's a international thing or just a Polish thing, because you know.
Maybe
I
they are
don't
just
know.
looking another reason to
To
drink.
drink,
Yeah,
yes.
because I see
Vodka.
people coming at 7 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
but guys, what will give you one shot of vodka?
Yeah.
Like it won't give you.
I don't
nothing.
know.
But anyway, I even didn't drink that vodka,
Okay.
even one
Yeah,
glass.
but I think even adding these descriptions when you order food, like less spicy, I don't think it works there.
I think
Because,
so.
yeah.
It seems like they avoided it. Kind of didn't
No, like,
pay
they don't
attention.
care.
Sometimes it do work like that. If I'm ordering like food, like I especially order mandi, So of course I always ask for like please extra mayonnaise, please. So sometimes I get like extra mayonnaise. Sometimes they
Yeah.
just and also piece like I want just piece.
I think it depends on the restaurant,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But
I don't think it depends upon restaurant. I think it depends upon
Upon
the
the app?
driver, right?
No, I think
no,
the restaurant.
restaurant.
There is two
Oh, yeah.
things, one for the restaurant and one for the courier who's
Okay,
bringing.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm, yeah. So and also it was
What?
Maybe it was already less spicy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
we
it
didn't
was.
feel it because we couldn't compare that much. So maybe
Yes.
it was, but it was
Maybe.
extremely spicy for us. And I remember when I went to pick up that order in front of hotel, there was like 3 different couriers. I didn't know which one is ours.
So Jake took all of them.
Because my coworker ordered it, and she's obviously a girl, and I was saying, Katarzyna, it's me. So it was kind of funny situation because I'm looking at them, they are looking at me. Yeah, so it was funny.
But I also
actually.
remember you told me you had some issues with the hotel. The first hotel you stayed, then you had to change.
Yes, because like the first hotel weren't too good. Like it was closer to the city center, but I mean, it was tidy. But for example, in the in the restroom, the shower weren't divided. Like there was not any curtain or nothing which would divide. So obviously, you took shower, and all that water went, I don't know, to the sink, on the toilet, everywhere. Like in Poland, like
I know
it's
here you have
divided.
dry area and wet area, but I think for us, majority of we don't divide it like that. People do divide, but
No,
majority
I don't think so.
no.
Like,
Yeah.
like 90% we
But
have like
for
one.
me, I didn't know it, and it was very strange. Like, okay, then imagine I will take shower in the morning. I mean, in the evening. In the morning, I need to prepare to work, so it will be wet.
Yes.
Like, I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then I
But for
asked-
us, that was the weird thing. Why is like a shower separated from the closet or whatever it is?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
But
us,
for me, it made sense. Like it's clean, stays clean for a long time.
Now
Longer time.
I'm
About
also
clean,
used.
not wet. Just this is important. Like not wet because it doesn't. It's just water. It doesn't make it dirty.
No, for
Just-
us, we have a drainage.
Yeah.
For that whole area.
Yeah, I know, but when there is the floor, it's not kind of on the slope. This water
It depends
just
upon
stays.
the architects.
Yeah.
Maybe you can go ahead and look.
Maybe we could improve that
Yes.
that bathroom.
Okay, now the $1,000,000 question: toilet paper or water?
Of course, toilet paper. And what's the funniest thing? Even they knew we are using toilet paper. Every day we needed to call.
Call
Like, guys, can you bring us toilet paper? Then I was adding like, please bring at least 3 of them. Like that, we don't need to come each time.
Because of them, now in Bangalore, everyone knows Polish people poop a lot.
No, like it was just in advance. Like we were staying there 2 weeks. We didn't want to bother them. Like
Yes,
each
They
time.
have to order from Delhi to bring.
I don't know. I'm happy they had it, but later when I was replacing to the other hotel because I want to change for a bit better hotel.
But why? Why? What was the bad thing apart from the bathrooms and all from this hotel?
Maybe
I think
it
the
seems like you know
breakfast-
something.
Like the breakfasts weren't good. Like it was very budget hotel. Like
Ah,
actually,
okay.
I didn't expect we will get such a hotel. That's why then I relocated to the same hotel but closer to the airport, not to the city center. It was huge different, like huge.
Okay. Yeah, I
The
remember.
bathroom was like European style, like I mean our bathrooms. The room so tidy, the breakfast delicious, like I swear. And actually, I checked the prices on the invoice. It was not that much
Okay.
difference. So I think it's because of location. But I didn't know too if this hotel will be better or worse. So in advance, I took toilet paper from the hotel.
That's smart, actually.
Because maybe they wouldn't have, then what I would do? It would be a problem.
You can use the bidet.
Yeah,
Water.
water.
You know, guys.
You know, like nowadays, I seen like so many people are appreciating the fact that usage of bidet. Like so many
Yeah.
Americans, I would say.
Yes, but we are not used to it, kind of.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
not
I
in
know.
our culture,
Like, yeah.
religion, like we are not used to it. That it's why we even don't know how to use it. Like you know.
I know. So
We
you
would
take the
spray-
bidet, you put, and you use your left hand. It's easy.
It's easy.
Oh,
Tutorial.
okay, but then maybe
I'm
we will
sure.
flash it
I'm
out.
sure. Like when if you search in YouTube tutorial, there will be an Indian guy showing you a
Of
video.
course.
I don't want
No,
such a tutorial.
we should have warned the viewers or like listeners that this is like poop talk. Like,
No, but it's like always a debate: toilet paper or water. I think it
Or
should be both.
finger.
Like for me, finger. What finger?
Please cut it out.
No, we will keep it in. No, so I think for me, like, of course, I had this stigmatized mind when I came here. Oh my God, I can't use toilet paper. It's disgusting. It will not be clean. Has to use water. And when you come here, there is no other way. Like, you have to survive
There
here.
is wet tissues which are
Yes,
missing over
exactly,
here, yes, so
exactly.
No,
it's better.
I tried to hold it when I'm about to take shower.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's problem like
Yeah.
that. So sometimes you
I
are
have-
in that situation that you need.
That's the thing I have to plan ahead. Like when should I shower? When should I poop?
So
For
yeah,
us.
the conclusion I came to is I think it should be both. First toilet paper and then water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think that's the best
But
way
go
to
straight
go.
to water anyway. You're supposing water.
Yeah. So actually, there is huge difference comparing with Poland. For example, we went to that trip to the hill, and there was the group of guys like following us for like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, I
We
know.
were a bit like
Celebrities?
tense to what they want from us. And then I turned suddenly to see the view in the background. And they said, sir, where are you from? So I said, and then they asked, can we make photo with you? And I said, yeah, I will ask the girls from my team. They are blonde, like light skin as me. So I thought the guys would be interested.
Jake, very careful with the words. Wow, Jake.
And I'm not ready.
Disclaimer.
say that.
He didn't say that.
But you thought it.
No, of course
Okay,
no.
continue.
So the guy said, no, with you, sir. So we did photos, and each of them needed to shake my hand. They wanted to shake my hand. Like, I was surprised, because here we don't approach, I don't know, the person from China, from India, from Africa. Like, hey, can we make photo with you? Like, it was so weird for us.
See, we are like very socializing people. We
Yeah.
like
But
to
it
go-
was nice. I
Curious
think
people.
No, you probably enjoyed it because you felt
the
that
attention.
ego boost, attention.
But also from that side, but I like it that they weren't kind of afraid to ask for it. Here in Poland, maybe we would be even afraid. We are sometimes afraid
Afraid,
to even ask
shy.
a stranger about something because maybe they won't be polite or something. There, they were very friendly. But also, what I need to say, like, they try to scam us.
Of course, I
very
wanted to
often.
come to
Yeah.
that. Like, it's a cliche when a foreigner go to India in general to hear about scams. So let's go.
They will add their own taxes.
Yeah, once I was buying something and I heard that it's additional tax. But then I asked the guy from India, which were with us,
Mhm.
and he said there is not any additional tax. So I told them, and okay, they lowered the price, but they tried to charge like I think 400 rupee more at that time.
Mm.
So it was something for 1,000. They wanted to charge 1,400. It's kind of much comparing to that price. So also the people wanted, kind of they insisted to sell us some stuff.
Mhm.
Especially, it's called that Fifth Avenue. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Fifth
something
Avenue.
like that. I know
But
it.
like it's Fifth Avenue in New York, like the street with stores. Some people just didn't want to leave us. They tried to sell something, etc. Not everywhere, but in some stores, yeah, they maybe this, maybe that, and it was like impossible kind of to reject because they kind of were insisting too much on it. So yeah, that was also like in Poland we don't face.
I know. I
something like
think
this,
it's
that
only in
someone-
maybe like Asia, and maybe in Middle East.
Mm.
Like,
No, it was the same when I was in Mexico.
Oh, really?
In Tunisia, they also try to like insist on bazaars, etc. Okay, they see. Okay, I don't want to be racist towards me, but lighter person, and they think that maybe we have bunch of money, so we will buy everything.
yeah, you just literally said you had million rupees in your underwear.
I
So
don't know
you
if it was million, but I felt rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I felt rich when I converted $400. You know that all bills. It's so many of them.
Also, like another thing Jake mentioned off the camera, like also like everyone say like they miss like different things when compared to like our Kerala and Europe or wherever the place is, right? For me personally, I miss the most was this so-called fruit juices and shakes, And Jake also mentioned like how
Yeah.
good
Because
it tastes there.
yes, obviously. Like here in Poland, we don't have
Yeah,
access
yeah, I
to
know.
fresh mangoes, watermelons. We import everything,
Yeah.
and it's very expensive in Poland. If you want to buy such a juice, okay, 25 zloty.
Mhm.
There I could get better taste juice for 2 zloty,
Mm.
2
Yeah.
3 zloty. So every day, like 3 4 times per day, we were going just to drink that juice. It's very great.
Yeah. I made sure that I like explored the juice world this time, like
Yeah.
I because I really miss that. Here we don't
Me
get that.
too.
Yeah.
Really.
It's very like underrated. Like no one mentioned that often. They will say like,
Yeah.
"Oh, the food misses," or they're like, I don't know what they
I
miss us.
don't miss food, but that
Juices were like
Juices,
really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
And we mentioned about this. You have to
Yeah,
taste
yeah.
the tender coconut juice.
Ah,
You know.
Yeah.
that's
Next
really
time you come to Kerala, you'll
You have
taste
to taste
tender
it.
coconut.
I hope I will have opportunity to visit India.
Of course,
At
you will
least
have.
one more time. But actually, what I was surprised, I thought that I won't feel secured there. But I felt very secure. Like I didn't face any, I don't know, issue. And this is kind of.
What about the girls? They felt the same?
No, about the girls, it's different, Like the girls kind of were a bit afraid that the guys are staring them. Like they were afraid. I mean, not that much afraid, but they were careful. Like
Yeah.
because
So always
also-
we have to be aware. Like always
Yeah.
have to be on their instinct.
Also, once it happened that we went to the restaurant and we were waiting in front of a restaurant for something, and some guy approached with a flower to one of them, but it was very lovely.
Ah, okay.
But so they he appeared from nowhere. He gave her flower, like she was surprised. It was very nice, but not every time we know what we can expect. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
girls were kind of very different beauty for them.
Yeah.
For
Where was the girls from?
Poland.
Poland
From
itself,
Poland,
okay.
Yeah, I mentioned like blonde,
Yeah.
light skin, so it was.
It's light skin. So I think our thumbnail should be light,
Light
skin.
skin.
But it makes such a difference, guys.
Yeah, of
Come on,
course, of
it's
course.
the difference, like between us,
course.
okay, like we wear the same clothes, we are the same posture, let's
Yeah, yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah.
So
Almost same color, right? Me and Ahmed.
you guys,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
but comparing to me, it's totally different. So this is the one. I, it's not racist. Come on,
No,
the
it's not, it's
No, we're
not.
perspective
just
which you
making
see,
It's
fun.
not.
like I don't want to be taken that way because I really enjoy India and it was great experience and I am willing to go back there.
Mm.
And it's a pity I couldn't stay there longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was also telling him to go to Kerala, like, to see, but he didn't have
Did you
time.
get adjust to the weather? Because Bangalore is kind of cold during
This
certain
is
time.
what I was surprised because I expected, wow, it will be so warm. I love that it will be warm. We are coming there and it's not that warm. And even not that sunny. So, there was sunny days like that. It was very warm and very kind of steamy. You felt like you
The
sweat
humidity,
like it was
yeah.
monsoon.
Monsoon, yeah.
Yeah. But also, for example, during the evening, we needed to wear some jacket because we were kind of cold. So this is not what we actually expected, but I didn't think that India is having different climates.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was surprising for us, but we didn't complain much.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it was great.
But you prefer summer or winter, right?
Summer,
Summer.
of course.
I don't know why I like winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like winter. Maybe because I'm saying, because I'm in Dublin. Because I told you, even if it's winter, it's not like that cold. Maximum it went down was like -3, and even in summer, as I mentioned earlier, it's not that hot. Like it's not that warm. It's like 22. So I would prefer like being in a cold weather. I don't know. Like I like cold. Maybe
I'm
that's why.
okay with winter, like I don't mind, but the problem is it comes with this daylight savings, and
Yeah.
at 3 it gets dark. That I don't like. So it's like you go
Yeah.
to work in the morning, it's dark. You come back from
it'll
work,
take
it's dark.
Yeah, it'll take some time.
Yeah, that's why there's something called winter depression.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it just really messes up our head, like sometimes when I like just like sleep for like 2 hours and it's like dark.
Yeah.
And when I go like from to work like early morning, it's still night, and when I come back after work, it's still night, so I'm missing the daylight. That's how I realize how important we need to have a sun, and our eyes need to see light.
Yeah.
For example, but I felt very good in India because in Poland that time in September it was already cold, rainy. Even I was going to the airport, I was freezing because I didn't take jacket because I knew that I don't need it in India.
Yes.
So there it was like super warm. I mean super warm. It was warm for us. So I was like very happy. Like I felt really good in that weather. I don't know if people feel good during the winter. Like usually it's depression time. To be honest.
Yeah.
In Poland, in that Scandinavian countries, when there is a lack of sun.
Yeah, but I think during winter, people also have a tendency to focus on themselves. They do things for themselves. They go to work out. They prepare themselves for summer.
Summer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, but it's up on what kind
Of different person you are.
lifestyle you
Yeah.
are having. Some people just sleep during the winter mostly.
Like bears.
Like bears, literally.
Yeah, as Ahmad said, they're like preparing for summer. They're like do whatever they want.
Yes, and also what I was surprised because I think some people from Europe, America, they're having impression that in India doesn't offer much. I mean, I'm not saying about attractions, etc., but about the goods which you can buy over there. But you can buy everything.
Yeah.
Everything, and even as I mentioned about that scarves, it's much better quality
Yeah.
than in Poland. Even we bought, like for example, perfume from Saudi Arabia in India.
Okay.
Here in Poland, we don't have that.
You don't have,
We don't
no.
have shops where there are just Arabic perfume. Let's say.
Yeah.
There,
Yeah.
it's like bunch of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was very.
Jake really likes India, as I was mentioning
And
earlier.
like, and, you know,
Maybe
I
you,
really
maybe
should
like
have.
as I've seen like so many comments saying like give this man Aadhaar card, you know, already ration card, Aadhaar
Yeah.
card.
No, like I would love to host you in Kerala and
Yeah.
show you around. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be great experience. Also, my one dream, I wish to see Taj Mahal.
Ah, okay.
Like, yeah,
It's good.
Yeah,
one
I
of
never
the-
saw Taj
I
Mahal.
saw it one time.
You didn't see?
I never saw.
How you didn't
Exactly, I
see?
get
Fake
this
Indian,
question.
Jake. Fake
I
Indian.
get this
I did
question
so.
all the time from people. I never saw Taj Mahal. I saw Colosseum, but not Taj Mahal.
Oh my god.
That's shame.
Whitewash Indian. Fake Indian.
Oh my goodness, it's not interesting for you?
It is interesting.
But we
like,
didn't
of
get
course,
like actually
but, you know,
because you have to consider one fact. Like this Agra is like very far away from Kerala, you know.
And
Because
I mean,
I think.
guys, Prague is also far. And we
Yes,
went to
for,
Prague
yes, I
by
know.
car.
Yes, one day we went. So we
see,
came.
in car you like we reach around like 5.5 hours, right?
Yeah.
If we take car, we will reach.
How
like,
much in train it takes?
It took like 2.5 days to reach
2.5
there.
days in train. And the flights are like, you know, okay, for you it might not be expensive
But
when
during
you
that
convert,
time,
but
you have
for
to consider one fact. We didn't have money like for
Like,
ourselves.
you
We
know,
have to always depend upon
depend
our
parents.
parents until certain age, you know.
Yeah.
So
But it's not like some, for example, here in Poland, let's say during the school years, we are going to visit Auschwitz concentration
Yes,
camp.
yes.
It's not like you are going also
Mhm.
for some stuff like this.
I know. I think one of the main reasons is we don't have traveling as in our culture. Okay, you go for excursions, you travel. In general, people don't do that, at
Yeah.
least from where we come from. Like, there is people who go, like, you know,
movie
people who-
influences a lot, you know. Like
Yeah.
recently, like not recently, for like past decade, some movies really inspired like this called young generation, you know. For example, I would say like Neelagasham. Neelagasham is like a movie.
yeah.
Dulquer Salman is like a really good movie, you know. So
Yeah.
that
I think
inspired.
you have watched it with bike.
Yeah.
They're going,
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I've mentioned like so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a really good movie that inspired like lots of like young generation, because
To travel.
some people they don't even know like this kind of experience exist, you know.
Is it true about the Taj Mahal that they wanted also build the black version of it?
Yeah, I
And-
think
yeah.
that's true.
I heard story.
You
that-
don't know,
No,
you
I
are the one who saw Taj Mahal. Enlighten
I mean,
us.
I just because I knew because Shah Jahan. What
And
was the girl name?
What was the girl?
What some wife?
Yeah, the
Imtiaz?
wife.
No,
Imtiaz?
Mundas.
Mumtaz, yes,
Mumtaz, yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So they wanted build on the opposite side the black version of it.
That would be
But
good.
then I think or someone didn't agree or overall.
I don't want to
it was too
go into any
expensive.
political shit
Yeah,
because I
I
don't
have
know.
no idea. I have
Yeah.
very like lack
Less
of knowledge. But
information.
one thing I know, I don't know if it's myth or legend, is Shah Jahan cut everyone's hand who built it.
Yeah, I heard that story. Everyone knew. I
All the
guess.
workers,
Because
so
they-
they
Because
cannot
they,
repeat
they
it.
won't replicate.
Replace-
Yeah, no, they won't replicate
Replicate
something
Yeah.
like this.
But I don't know if this is just.
Maybe a myth or legend,
I
you know.
don't know. But I heard it's like very impressive.
What? Can you check? Pull it up, Jamie.
Jay.
They say he wanted to build for himself, but it's kind of myth. They don't know the story because
okay.
his son took power.
Ah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and that time
Good.
I think
We are
it was-
ashamed that we don't know our own history.
Yeah.
It was his son idea to build that black version
Mhm.
of Taj Mahal, but I think or his father didn't agree that.
The
time,
greatest
or-
product of globalization. We are learning about our culture from them.
Yeah, like let's not talk about much because
History.
it's just making us look very bad.
Very dumb.
Yeah.
No, you guys have big knowledge, but you know this is.
Oh, thank you.
Interesting for me because I always wanted to see. Because
Yeah.
also I am interested in jewelry, and I heard there is the whole room, like in the walls there are that precious.
Use the
Yes,
jewelry.
stones,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so this is very Also, I'm surprised that tourists didn't dig it out yet.
No, it's well protected there. You know, it's like one of the world wonders, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay, so this is like when you go into that room, there is kind of okay that walls are covered with glass that you cannot take it out, or there are security which is checking.
I
Like
have
how?
no idea.
I have to
Yeah.
confess one thing. You know.
What? You try to
You
take it?
No, 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 no.
You skip that room, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Much worse than that. We didn't know Friday there was like a Juma, like a prayer, you know,
Yeah.
like a. So they won't allow us to go in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Room or
No,
no
like
at all there.
at all. To
So, like,
there
they
is no entry. Like it's closed on
Ah.
Fridays.
Just saw it from
Outside from the behind. It's like, and
Oh.
as I told you, like we had a terrible experience beforehand, right? So we were like, let's move away from this place. We don't like this place. So, but as since we reached there, we have to see it somehow, right? So we went on like on the behind garden. So there's like a way in the behind garden as well. We paid tickets and like we had like a view from the behind. But it was still good though. Like
Also, what is interesting, because we went to Bangalore Palace, that there was two prizes, I think, like for local people and for tourists.
yeah, it's all, it's like that
I was
everywhere.
kind of surprised because in Poland we are having the same price for.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you are a tourist or.
No, I
local.
think
No,
in
it is-
some places, I think in Europe you have for Europeans, and yes, I
Okay,
am
but
sure.
I'm referring to Poland.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Okay.
you
Okay.
have to remember that.
But you
It's
sure,
Jake.
like I think in Ogrodniec, like they have something like non-euro, you have to pay something like
No,
that.
no, maybe
Okay,
there is
like, yeah,
somewhere.
maybe. Like,
Like
I
we can
remember
say from
somewhere.
our
Maybe in Italy.
recent
Yeah.
trip in
Yeah,
Prague,
so
we
okay.
didn't see anything.
We
Yeah,
don't.
we
It
didn't
was
see-
in Italy. It was in Italy.
In Italy.
Oh, yeah.
Because in Poland I don't remember.
Yeah,
that
it
there is
In
such-
Prague,
me
I
too.
didn't see it.
It was in Prague. Where did you go in Prague?
No, we
To
did.
see.
Tower, we
The
went.
tower,
Yeah.
palace, you know.
Tower, yeah, to the palace. Yeah.
And we went to the library, no, the museum.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And one thing I want to say about Prague, it's my second time. It was my second time there. I felt like the most stupidest thing I did is to go through down that street. So like yeah, so it was we just came there. We were walking around.
We were
There
like
is this-
already tired from like this
Guys, I
big.
will inform you that I was the smartest
Yes,
one who didn't go
you
there.
didn't
No,
go
no, no.
there.
We just did most dumbest thing ever. Like we were like, oh, people were in a queue, so we were like curious to know what was it. Yeah, it was like
So that's narrow. I thought like.
yeah. So the
I'm going
people who
there, I
don't
will
know,
start.
yeah. So the people who don't know
The
what
people
we're
who
saying-
are just
no,
listening.
no, no, yeah, listeners.
Yeah.
Like it's like a narrow path to just for a cafeteria on the down there. So it's like really narrow. Maybe like one and a half people can fit.
squeeze in.
It in, you know. So there is like a traffic light there
On both sides.
and
On both sides there is like a red light and green,
Green
light,
light.
and you are supposed to go when you see green light on your
so
on the other side.
yeah, the green light kicks in. So we just went,
We went
me,
in.
Ahmad, and some of other friends as well.
And
then
there
there
were-
was like a fat guy.
Who was from England?
Is it?
Yeah. I
There was a
think
lady
so. I
also
believe
behind
so.
him. So he like walking towards us, hitting everyone like boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
he like,
yeah,
you know-
he like kind of like pushed everyone away, and the lady was like, "Please respect the rules, guys." And we were like,
Said it was green
It was
light.
green light. No, it wasn't. He was like very rude. I don't know.
Yeah, some
And I was like, okay, like I got angry because ego also
Yeah.
hurted. So we went down. It was
So
like few steps.
okay, like it's okay because we were like, wow, what is this? We were expecting something is down there. We didn't know at that time. It was just a way for cafeteria. So when we reached there, everyone was like standing on the queue to
To go back. So we just so
spent like
happy
10 minutes
to
just
go
standing in
back.
the queue
So
just for like
stupid.
I waited.
And it was just-
Where are you?
yeah,
Yes.
and it was just for like 10 seconds to go through there. Ah, it was horrible.
It would be much better if it would be just one way and on the other side.
Yeah, you can go.
But
It-
still,
it would make
there
more
is like lots of this kind of narrow path in our own home place, and imagine we were like, wow, this making it like a tourist attraction doesn't make any sense. We call like if our friends or like our people go there in our place, we would like Harry Potter, like ni pottanano mandanano, we will speak in like our language, but here we felt like very dumb afterwards. We were like so mad after that. I don't know why. We were both talking shit.
And we
like,
didn't even talk to each other.
Yeah.
We all became just annoyed by that.
Yeah.
At least if it
I
wasn't.
felt good.
Yeah, of course you didn't go.
you didn't go. Rest
Yeah.
of us went through it. Oh.
Yeah, but okay, it was an interesting experience for you guys.
Uh-huh,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
okay, kind of
But
like
Prague is a beautiful
Yeah.
city, like, you
it
know.
is.
But
Like,
it was surprisingly busy the time we reached there, I
yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Like it
Because
was
of
so
some
many tourists and that
certain protests.
anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah, Jake.
Oh yeah, obviously it was like it was the same in Krakow
Yeah.
because of the war between
But
Poland and
for me, the
Ukraine.
interesting thing was what was it? The clock.
Oh, excuse me.
We need to cut it out. It was
Which
about
one?
Poland and Ukraine. Not yet, guys.
Not yet.
I didn't.
No, he
I
said
lost.
we were talking about the strikes in
Yeah,
Prague,
yeah.
and he said it's because of the war between Poland and Ukraine. But
Wow!
Russia and
My
Ukraine.
God.
Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah.
We need to correct that part for
Yes.
sure.
Polish government listens this, Jake.
Polish government will send me back to India.
You'll be happy, right?
I would be happy, but I am also like.
you will have a lot of fans.
Yeah.
I know, but I am.
I know.
I know,
What fan?
obviously. But I am wondering, like, I wish to go for, let's say, 1-2 years.
Hmm.
I wouldn't, I think, wish to live there forever.
Hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Like, I think just to see, it's
Yeah.
interesting. Like, definitely, it's interesting.
I mean,
to see.
either way, settling in one place might be boring for us now, when we think like that. But
Maybe
later on, when we will settle somewhere. For me, the fact that when I think about I have to spend rest of my life in one specific place, it just bores me when I think about
Yeah.
that now. But later, as we said,
Yeah.
priorities change.
And also, what surprised me, the traffics in Bangalore.
Oh, it's
like,
very
to
crazy,
get
man.
from the one point to the other, it's sometimes, I think, even 2 hours can take.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also Bangalore is one of the busiest cities in
City.
India.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
related to traffic. Yeah.
Like Bangalore, Chennai.
Worst.
No,
Yeah,
Chennai is
Mumbai.
also like considered
Underground
Mumbai.
in Bangalore,
Underground.
Yeah, there should be right. No, like underground.
underground subway.
No,
there is no
that's
subway.
in
There is
Delhi.
metro,
Metro.
not subway.
Subway is in Delhi, right? Oh my God.
I
hope
mean,
I'm
subway,
right.
metro goes down, and here is on the
Jimmy,
bridge.
can you
That's
look?
all.
Ah,
That's the
okay,
difference.
so
Yeah.
it's on the bridge. Yeah, on the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We never did
There are
it.
8 underground stations.
Oh.
The rest is elevated.
Okay, I'm sorry. I take what I said.
Good
back.
job, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Jamie,
Thank
very
you.
Good job.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So yeah, but yeah, like one of my friend who I work with, he's from Switzerland. I told you he went to Gujarat for a wedding recently, and he's so
Ah.
obsessed with India, saying he wants to move back there.
But there
Like,
is a lot of people like this. Also in Poland, they are obsessed with India, Japan, US. Like they willing to go to there. Or,
Whoever say Japan, I mean, maybe there are some people genuinely who wants to live there, but I would say like majority of them are like just being fake because they love anime. That's what I feel
okay,
like,
but
you know.
this is kind of interesting.
Yeah,
for
it's-
the anime. It's I think kind of their culture, right?
No, but it's and I'm not
Manga.
saying it's very different. The thing is that like it's very hard to live there when you have just this mindset. It's gonna be like anime. They said it's super busy in Japan, like in
but
Tokyo and
while we are talking about Japan, like I think many people doesn't know Japanese people are very racist.
Racist.
Yes.
no, it's Koreans are racist.
No, Japanese are Jamie. Yes.
There are hotels for only Japanese people.
And if I'm not wrong, I don't want to spread misinformation. I think Muslims can't get residency permit or citizenship.
Really?
Yeah. Can
But
you check? Can you check it?
I've seen a videos they're reciting some prayer in Quran in Japanese version. So I was like, wow, which is this new anime opening? It was like a Quran prayer, but they were singing in like they have using the Japanese accent. It was like, wow, it looks really good.
Yeah. But anyway, like I don't mean
Yeah.
in a bad way. I mean, of course, racism is bad, but it's interesting because when people think about Japan, they don't think it's like that.
They don't.
Yeah, exactly. UK.
But I've heard like
So
Koreans,
open-minded.
like which Korean? South Korean?
North
Like
Korean, I don't think you would know about.
yeah, South Koreans are like much racist. I don't know, like who are we to compare? Like who's more racist than
Yeah,
other?
Indians are very racist among each
amongst
other.
themselves,
You
yeah.
see any difference between me and him, like in color wise?
Right now there is too much light.
So yeah, so
No,
people
like,
would compare like that.
no,
Would say,
I would say like Indians are also very racist amongst themselves. You know, like
yeah.
for example,
Really?
yeah, North Indians or South Indians hates each other. I don't know why.
Also fair.
There's ego battle.
Even today, I saw one video of a North Indian guy talking. It's an Instagram reel, saying like, South Indians I don't like. Why? Because they are not fair in skin. But it's
Yeah, too
funny. It's
much
just
hatred
funny. I think
sometimes for
racism
no
is
reason.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's everywhere.
Did you get
but-
it? Did I
Okay,
say
yeah.
something stupid?
No, like
I hope
it's
so.
thing like people talk about that, but they say like in the regulations they don't mention it
Mm-hmm.
in the official constitution or any like law.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people say that, so maybe it's like very hard to obtain.
Ah,
Mm.
okay, okay. Because when I heard that, it was very interesting for me. Just imagine US or UK doing that.
It's no, I don't think it's just for like Muslims. I think Japan is like
Imagine
very.
US doing it.
US? Okay, as a US citizen. You think US would do it? I don't think
I
so.
don't think they would, but they would be capable of. Why, for example, one president wanted to get rid of Mexicans?
I don't know.
Racism as well, kind of.
Is it?
It is.
But I believe he was talking about illegal immigration, right?
There are like so many
Yes,
illegal immigrants
that's
coming.
true, but later on it kind of spread that he wanted to get rid of all
It's
of
just
them.
a no, man,
He
I don't
wanted
know.
to protect the Americans, like original Americans,
Mm.
which
Oh, yeah.
born in America.
So
You know how like politics work, like dirty politics. Like we had this in just spreading like a entirely different
yeah,
narrative.
that's true.
So
yeah.
This is
People
what
think-
I
other
heard.
party
I
is
don't know
using
if
this.
it's true or
Yeah,
it's
and
just-
lead like abusing this like information. You know, like of course that's what other party do. You know, they find something and they use it against them
yeah.
and like
Yeah.
make it
So
like much.
people consider US elections as very important for the world. Like, it's very
Obviously,
crucial.
they have
Like,
very
everyone
big
talk about it.
impact, yeah.
Doesn't matter which country. Everyone talks about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But you have a chance to vote.
Oh,
Yeah. And
you're going there.
would you vote? Would you go for
No,
election?
I can even vote from here.
Ah, okay. Would you do it?
To be honest, I don't see good candidates right now. There is not candidate.
So you don't believe in Trump, you don't believe in Biden. But if you have to choose one,
I know someone who would choose.
Okay, out of those two, I will pick Trump.
okay.
Out of those two, I will pick Trump.
Cancel.
But if I would
Nah,
have the third option, maybe I would go for third option.
Yeah.
Him, but
Maybe you will have because 2 days ago I showed you this Gavin Newsom, governor of California. He might be a Democrat candidate.
yeah, I know, but they don't have any chances. Like just Biden and Trump having some chances, to be honest. Because there was also one lady. She was the governor of the third, the biggest opponent.
Who was that? Nikki Haley?
Yeah,
He-
Caroline?
yes.
Republican
So
Party.
she
Yeah.
was the kind of, as I watched the news, like she was the third, the strongest opponent. So I don't think that guy which you mentioned is having even a slight chance.
We will see. We will see what happens.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should finish
Yeah.
the interview.
Yeah. Okay. Then we can. We can
Oh,
wrap
yeah, we can wind it up if you don't
Yeah.
mind.
How much time did we record?
Oh,
it's already 1 hour.
really?
It went so
It just
fast.
went so fast.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
a good podcast.
Yeah,
It was a
good
good
hangout.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jake, for.
Thank you, Jake,
hanging
for
out with
coming, and
us.
for sure we will have you back.
I hope so, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Thank
Well,
you.
have a good night or good
Um,
evening or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Bye.